Multiple worrying games, not just two losses. So that was one of the points raised by Jamie Carragher after Liverpool's loss against Galatasaray. So he believes it's not just the last two games that are concerning. The entire season so far has shown problems. He also said he warned the manager, he warned Arne Slot early on after the Bournemouth game about issues. So the second point he raised was about Liverpool not playing like a top team. So he criticized their style, and I quote what he said: "This Liverpool are not playing football; they're playing basketball end to end." And he doesn't see the balance, structure, or defensive solidity in the team currently. The third point he raised was Liverpool's defensive weaknesses and imbalance. He said there are significant defensive issues and they are making many mistakes at the back. The balance of the team is off, and he singled out Florian Wirtz, and I quote, "He's just not at the races at all." So as someone not performing up to expectations. The first point he mentioned was that the pressure on the manager. Carragher said Arne Slot, not Amorim. Why did I even mention Amorim? Arne Slot now has to earn his money, pointing out that last season was smoother because he just joined the club and won the Premier League, but now problems have to be fixed. The manager has also spent money on players like Isak, but results are not showing. The last point he mentioned was they need to return to last season's qualities. So Carragher urged Liverpool to revert to what made them strong last season. That was solidity, structure, and confidence. So he thinks the team needs to rebuild defensive stability before worrying about the attack. So what were just the main details after the match? The final score: Galatasaray 1, Liverpool 0, and it was an away game for Liverpool. So Liverpool's recent form: they started the season with 7 straight wins. Now they have suffered back-to-back defeats. They lost 2-1 to Crystal Palace in the Premier League, and they lost 1-0 to Galatasaray yesterday in the Champions League. After the match, Virgil van Dijk, the captain, he admits frustration. He said, "I hate losing." So the team was criticized because I called Liverpool were sloppy. They gave the ball away and made poor decisions in possession. That's what the reports are saying. And this led to Galatasaray's opportunities, including the penalty that was scored by Victor Osimhen. So with regards to their playing style, it was said that Liverpool take risks trying to find spare men in the midfield, and that style comes with risk, and they're being punished for wrong decisions. With regards to improvement, of course, the reporters see improvement in effort and intensity versus the weekend, and they're calling for better decision making and converting chances. So some are saying it's a process. Now let's go to Arne Slot, the Liverpool manager. He said he's disappointed with the result. He says football, at the end of the day, it's about winning. Of course, he mentioned that their performance improved from the Crystal Palace loss, especially in the first half. And he said Dominic Szoboszlai did nothing wrong. And he was talking about the penalty over here. Yilmaz felt a flick and went down. So it feels like Liverpool were outsmarted in that situation. Another thing Arne Slot talked about was the fact that, he described the result as unlucky, and he notes inconsistency in VAR decisions. These days it looks like everyone is complaining about VAR decisions. Not everyone, most teams. And the other one is he talked about the team's overall level. He believes Liverpool are not far from last season's level. They're the champions at the end of the day, and he blames the schedule and tough away fixtures. And another thing he talked about was Alisson's injury. He confirmed Alisson will miss the next match, which will take place Saturday against Chelsea. After they went behind, Liverpool brought Mohamed Salah and Alexander Isak to chase the game. No breakthrough. Galatasaray held strong defensively and fully earned their win. At least that's what the reports are saying. So Liverpool looked far from their best despite increased effort compared to their Crystal Palace loss.